Car accidents happen when we least expect them, and choosing the right lawyer to handle your case can make all the difference in the outcome and your recovery.
Yeah, today we're joined by Sam Mirejovsky from Sam & Ash Injury Law, here to share his expert advice on how to choose the best attorney for your case. Good morning.
Hey, good morning. Happy Thursday, guys.
Happy Thursday. Happy New Year. We haven't seen you. Happy New Year.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's off to a good start so far, so.
Absolutely. Here we go. Well, you know, one thing that we want to kind of start off with is what's the biggest mistake that you would say people make when picking a car accident lawyer? Well,
there's a lot of lawyers in town, and so the good news is people have a lot of choices. I think it's really important to pick someone local. You have to know Nevada, you have to know Nevada law, and you have to know Las Vegas because the judges are local. And there are a number of firms here that have begun advertising in the last bit who are, from out of state, and they're from Florida, and they're from California, and it's very different from Nevada. So that's one thing. And I think the other thing is you have to always go with your gut. And if you call a firm and you don't like how they're talking to you in that first conversation, and they're not following up with you, and they're not being proactive, they're going to drop the ball a month in, right? Mm-hmm. So you have to, you know when you have a connection, you know when somebody's being responsive, you know when they're being, a top pro, and then you kind of know when they're not. So I always tell people I think that's the most important thing.
Yeah, experience matters, obviously, hence our law firm hasn't taken itself off the ground yet. We have no qualifications. And our tagline, we have no experience, really doesn't do us any service.
Well, it could work. It could work.
Right. In that respect, I mean, obviously, experience is huge.
Yes.
Knowing someone's background and their cases, their previous cases and what they've been up to is important too. But how does someone go about evaluating that kind of stuff?
Well, the great thing is you've got the internet. Be careful about AI. AI gets a lot of stuff wrong, so people have been going to ChatGPT, and it's not, it spits out all sorts of nonsense stuff. I look at our firm, and I look at, what we pride ourselves on is we have the capacity and ability to take a no-offer case to $35 million settlement like we did last year, and then at the same time we also are able to talk to you like a human being.
Right.
And go and meet your lawyer in person. Some of these lawyers you'll find they don't even have a physical office in town. Go and meet them in person and make sure they're able to talk to you and make that human connection. I think that's hugely important.
It is.
Yeah. When it comes to representation, communication is absolutely key. So what are some red flags that people should be watching out for?
Oh my gosh, I'm glad you're bringing this up. If your lawyer doesn't call you, they've forgotten about you. I always say, if you haven't heard from them in a month, if you haven't heard from them in 2 months, we get people who call us and say, I can't even get in touch with my lawyer. I think he's dead. And I look it up, and he's not. He's alive. But they're not getting a call, and that's.
So he may as well be.
Yeah. To you he is. And by the way, if he's not calling you back, he's probably, your case is somewhere at the bottom of the pile. Mm-hmm. And some of these firms that are so big, right? Size isn't everything. Mm-hmm. There's a person who advertising America's biggest law firm. How is that good for you?
Right.
That's not, you are one out of, 10,000 clients at any given time. And you're gonna be at the bottom of the stack. So I think you will know if your firm is being proactive, or if you call and leave a message and they get back to you, the same day or the next day, that's good. Mm-hmm. If they ignore you, that it's probably time to switch. And you can do that. You can always switch lawyers.
Yeah.
Another thing that I think is valuable and very important is just like, yourself and Ash, is you guys give back to the community. You're heavily involved in educating people and making things better for people. You don't just walk it, you talk it. But any final thoughts you want to share with the viewers who might be facing this decision-making process right now?
Yeah, it's tough making the decision because money is on the line, and also just your aggravation and peace of mind is on the line. Just take a breath, think about it. Make a prayerful, thoughtful decision, And then I would say do it relatively quickly, because time is money. And while you're making the decision, don't talk to the insurance company. Don't give them any information. They'll put tons of pressure on you to give them stuff. You don't need to do that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Cool.
Well,
Thank
Sam,
you.
thank you so much
Oh my gosh,
for joining
thank you
us
guys.
this morning.
Always great to
Anyway.
see you.
Oh, yeah. If you've been in a crash, call Sam and Ash at 702-820-1234 or visit samandashlaw.com for a free consultation.